Noon Drive.
Aubrey Masango.
Weekday evenings.
8 to midnight.
The DA continues to hemorrhage black leadership. Ms. Van Damme is left amidst all sorts of controversy. People are beginning to discover that perhaps the basis upon which the DA came together was in and of itself precarious, and at best nothing more than an ideology of Swart Gafar, rather than people coming together on the basis of deep ideology that provides an alternative to the ANC, not because of a Swart Gafar idea, that fear that people came together with on the basis of, ooh, here they come.
Aubrey Masango.
8 to midnight on 702.
702.
When everything is connected, you need a cybersecurity team that's proactive about preventing risk. That's why Take Note IT delivers state-of-the-art cybersecurity solutions and early warning technologies that prevent critical information, systems, and operational breaches for both governments and businesses. So get the proactive, agile, and integrated protection you need from a triple BEE partner you can rely on. Contact Mamela at takenoteit.co.za or call 082-884-8535.
Life changes, and so should your business insurance cover. Save up to 30% on your business vehicle premiums for vehicles that drive less than 1,000 kilometers a month. At My Way Business, we'll tailor business solutions and premiums that suit your new way of doing business. If you drive less, you should pay less. Call My Way on 0860 646464 and do business your way. My Way is a licensed insurer and FSP. Standard rates and T's and C's.
Great price. You were pressured by those other guys into taking their first offer. No. It's bedtime. Neither do the kids. Face it, selling your car sucks. Rather wheelie it. Simply load your car into Wheelie and let thousands of dealers fight for it. Because your car is worth more. And so's your beauty sleep. That's wheelie.co.za. It's simple, fast, and safe. Don't just sell your car. Wheelie it.
It's Friday.
And that means it's 702 Unplugged.
It's 19 minutes to 3 o'clock. I've been looking forward to this moment since her video came in during the week. The video that you can watch on the 702 YouTube page that she prepared for us. This is a young woman who hit the scene after she won the 2015 SAMRO Overseas Scholarship Competition. She was then on The Voice and then a little bit of a break, and then she released her album, the towering, critically acclaimed Yellow, the novel. And that was, of course, just an incredible debut album. And now she's got her sophomore album and a performance coming up at the Lyric Theatre as part of Baseline Live. And, of course, it is the one and only Zoe Modiga joining us now. Zoe, you've literally unleashed your fans on me on my timeline after you mentioned that you'll be on the show. What do we call your fans, by the way? You know, Rihanna has the Navy, Beyonce has her Hive. What do we call your fans? Because I think you are worthy of that.
I call them my music lovers. I call them my family, but they're welcome to name themselves. So once they do that, I'll follow their lead.
Yes. A lot has happened since we last spoke. I saw that you were part of a theatre production that was about Mama Miriam Makeba's life, Dreaming of Zenzile. You were part of Seba Kapstadt. Just such an incredible outfit. You were out in Germany, and you really have been doing the most since we saw your debut album and up until this moment. Are you reveling in this music industry, just reveling in this moment?
Oh man, I feel like I'm reveling in my love for music, because that is at the forefront of everything that I do. You know, I've always been very open about the fact that the music industry is very different to me than my love for music, and I have a very love relationship with the actual industry. But my love for music and being able to tell people stories and connect is beautiful. And the different opportunities that music has given me and the different platforms that music has given me is really beautiful to me. And I do revel and appreciate that.
Yeah, we see how you honor it. I mean, there we were. We had your debut album as the soundtrack of our time. And then you dropped Mdali. I can listen to that song over and over and over and over again. It is a masterpiece, Zoe. And then, of course, the album Inganekwane, which is what, fairy tale in isiZulu. And
Yes.
we're hearing a different sound to you, almost as if it's inspired by the sound of KZN, the sounds of the different styles that come out of KZN. Then I was like, oh yeah, she is an urban, young, modern black woman. And I wondered where the inspiration for this album came from. Like, did you go back home to Peter Maritzburg and really look around you for the sound?
I unfortunately haven't actually been able to go home in a very long time, which is fortunate. I've landed as far as Durban, which is where I was born. So that is, I suppose, then part of the home that I've gone back to. But I've been able to go to the home in my mind of really looking into the experiences that I've had as a child growing up at KZN and being able to just look into those little things that people don't notice that make us beautiful, our stories. And I know that music for me, the beginning of it at least, is back home. So drawing from all of that, being raised by ugogo nomkhulu, and just looking at how naturally music was the soundtrack to our lives has been such a beautiful inspiration for a project like Inganekwane, you know. But in addition to that, I really was listening to a lot of African artists such as Omar Sangare, Salif Keita, Rokia Traore, Fatwa Diawara, Mambusi Mhlongo, Miriam Makeba, Princess Magogo. I was just really engulfed in that sound that makes us who we are. And I think we're such a beautiful inspiration to draw from.
Absolutely. Oh, could talk. I think we need back the days when we had the album sleeve, with the artist's notes on what the song means to me or what I was thinking when I wrote it, and who, we've lost that with this downloading and streaming, the way in which we listen to music or buy music now, because I want to ask you so much about the titles and the message in the songs, like your relationship with your dad, perhaps if it has anything to do with what you've written about in Data, and some of the other songs on the album. But we will get time one day to do that, because I'm getting a signal that we need time to play the music. You've prepared 15 minutes of songs for us. Tell us about what you've selected.
I would like to start off by saying I actually do have physical CDs that have a story of the story of Inganekwane.
Good.
So if people are still those copies, they're welcome to purchase them and be a part of that story. And with regards to the set, I just really wanted to choose the songs that I felt were crowd favorites and that stood up. And I'm excited to introduce the music to you guys from the comfort of my apartment. Here is my...
Absolutely. So make sure you check out Baseline Live. So we will be on the 22nd, that's tomorrow, of May. She'll be performing with Zoo. So that's the stages are back. Baseline Live has been happening in the month of May. They had Ami Faku, they had Msaki, and now Zoe Modiga is performing tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always an honor to be here.
Mwah. That is Zoe Modiga.
Break away to bliss with Dream.
Sanbonani. My name is Zoe Modiga, and I'm so honored to be with you on the Azania Mosaka show on 702. Hey. soze kunyamalala. The next song is called Abantu, a love letter to all beautiful black bodies in South Africa, in Africa, and in the African diaspora. Enjoy.
Uyadabukisa ayisifanele njengabantu abamnyama noma sikulesimo thina akusho ukuthi kumele siphile kanjena kuzo jikizindo kuzo jikizindo jigizindo ukungazethembi kuyadabukisa akuzifanele njengabantu abamnyama noma siuthanda lo mkhuba thina akusho ukuthi kumele siphile kanjena kuzo jigizindo 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 kuzo jigizindo 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 snamatala mandama mnyama asikholwa mandama mnyama sikhethiwe mandama mnyama masakhane sizobona zojigizinto ukubulala kuyadabukisa akusifanele njengabantu abamnyama noma sinawo bathi akusho ukuthi kumele siphile kanjena kuzo jigizindo 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 kuzo jigizindo 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 snamatala mandama mnyama asikholwa mandama mnyama sikhethiwe mandama mnyama masakhane sizobona zojigizinto snamatala mandama mnyama bo asikholwa mandama mnyama sikhethiwe masakhane sizobona zojigizinto. Thank you so much for having us today. This last song is called Age, dedicated to the youth of 1976, dedicated to the youth of today. Hey, Age, sabilutho sifeza maphupho sicula mahubo silethushitsha impendulo yethu uyebo, impendulo yethu uyebo, oh, oh. Inchine